Hey guys, welcome to Quiz Laugh. Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Get ready to answer 15 questions for a chance to win the grand prize of $1,000. You have only one lifeline, the right to answer incorrectly once and still continue. The two safe levels are $1,000 and $32,000. You will have 10 seconds for questions 1 to 5, 15 seconds for questions 6 to 10, and 20 seconds for questions 11 to 15. Are you ready? Let's begin. Here's your $100 question. What color are school buses most commonly painted in the United States? A, blue, B, red, C, yellow, D, green. Correct. In the United States, school buses are most commonly painted C, yellow. You're off to a strong start with $100. Here's your $200 question. How many continents are there on Earth? A, 5, B, 6, C, 7, D, 8. Correct! There are 7 continents on Earth. You've now got $200. Here's your $300 question. Which shape has 3 sides? A, triangle, B, square, C, pentagon, D, circle. Correct! A shape with 3 sides is a triangle. You've reached $300. Here's your $500 question. Which of these is a fruit? A, carrot, B, apple, C, lettuce, D, potato. Correct. The fruit is B, apple. You now have $500. Next up is your $1,000 safety net question. Here's your $1,000 safety net question. What is the largest planet in our solar system? A, Earth, B, Saturn, C, Jupiter, D, Neptune. Correct. The largest planet in our solar system is C, Jupiter. You've secured your first safety net at $1,000. Here's your $2,000 question. Which blood type is known as the universal donor? A, A+, B, O, C, AB+, D, B. Correct. The universal donor blood type is B, O. You now have $2,000. Here's your $4,000 question. What is the main ingredient in traditional guacamole? A, tomato, B, avocado, C, cucumber, D, pepper. Correct. The main ingredient in guacamole is B, avocado. You've reached $4,000. Here's your $8,000 question. Which natural disaster is measured with the Richter scale? A, hurricanes, B, tornadoes, C, earthquakes, D, volcanoes. Correct. The Richter scale is used to measure C, earthquakes. You now have $8,000. Here's your $16,000 question. In the animal kingdom, which creature is known as the ship of the desert? A, camel, B, horse, C, donkey, D, elephant. Correct. The camel is famously called the ship of the desert. You've now reached $16,000. Here's your $32,000 safety net question. What is the chemical symbol for potassium? A, P, B, PO, C, K, D, PT. Correct. The chemical symbol for potassium is CK. Congratulations. You've hit your second safety net at $32,000. Here's your $64,000 question. Which famous scientist introduced the idea of natural selection? A, Gregor Mendel, B, Charles Darwin, C, Louis Pasteur, D, Alexander Fleming. Correct. The theory of natural selection was introduced by B, Charles Darwin. You've now reached $64,000. Here's your $125,000 question. Which planet in our solar system has the most moons? A, Earth, B, Jupiter, C, Saturn, D, Neptune. That is correct. Saturn has the most moons in our solar system. Congratulations, you now have $125,000. Here's your $250,000 question. Which gas is essential for human respiration? A, carbon dioxide, B, oxygen, C, nitrogen, D, helium. Correct. Humans need B, oxygen to breathe. You now have $250,000. Here's your $500,000 question. Which organ in the human body produces insulin? A, liver, B, pancreas, C, kidney, D, stomach. Correct! The organ that produces insulin is the B, pancreas. You've now won $500,000. Here it comes, your $1,000 question. Which scientist is credited with developing the first successful polio vaccine? A, Jonas Salk, B, Alexander Fleming, C, Louis Pasteur, D, Edward Jenner. Correct. The first successful polio vaccine was developed by A. Jonas Salk. Congratulations! You've just won $1,000. You've done it! You are officially a millionaire! Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell.